Okay, well, that all sounds good. So I want you to think about now. I'm kind of going to re-ask the original question that I asked you, and go ahead and let me know in the chat bar. If you had to plan the next 6 months of work, which of these aspects of dynamic leadership do you think you would need to consider? You can go ahead and let me know. All of them. Some one of you saw right through me. Anybody thinking, yeah, there's probably one I wouldn't need. Okay, so great. Okay, cool. So we've got pretty much, okay, well, we've got one vote for not necessarily technical. So one thing I would challenge you on, will not name names, is if you are going to have to be utilizing systems in the next 6 months of your work, are those systems up to snuff for the work that you will need to do? And are the people on your team reasonably competent enough to achieve those goals over the next 6 months? So you don't have to answer that right now. It's a much deeper question that probably involves a lot of meetings. But I would argue that you'll probably be using all of these to some degree. So congratulations to all of you. You just got through step one, which is being able to see the thing that I saw, which is all of these things are constantly in play all the time. The next step, and we may or may not be able to answer this question today, but I'm wondering if you could try. If you had to think about the next 6 months and guess which of these skills you would have to prioritize, because that's the next step, right? It's being able to see the leadership moment. Which of these am I going to lean on? All right, so for Carlos, it's vision for sure. And that's a big one. I often, if I had to supersize one of these circles, I feel like vision is the one for me that kind of ties it all together. But all right, team motivation. And all of you are obviously coming from different businesses, some of you in different places in the world. So far be it for me to correct you. Emotional intelligence. Okay. Yeah. So, and you would find that out as you go through that work. And a lot of, I think, just to give you, advice for free, the things that you might think about is self-reflection. You could even do that now once you leave here today, is to think about, in the past week, where have you utilized some of these different concepts? Which ones were you prioritizing, and what was going on in your organization that caused that to happen? It's this level of awareness that we're trying to develop so that you become faster and faster and faster, so that eventually in the moment you say, aha, I am in this moment and I need to use these 4 skills in this way, and I'm going to prioritize this, and this is how I do that. So a lot of the development comes from both learning how to recognize and prioritize, and then also making it authentic to you. So I'm going to teach you how we do this here at Endpoint. We're getting close to the end here, so and then we'll open up for Q&A. I'll actually kind of share with you a sample